if you guys ever see me looking down. Probably because he's down there doing something crazy, so. Don't roast him, okay? He's an old man. Can you say something for the camera, buddy? Could you say hello? He's shy, guys. Alright, I gotta film. Let's get into it. After I get all this cat hair off me. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Real Night. Today we're diving back into Dexter Season 6, Episode number 10. Last time we had a pretty huge reveal. The twist of the season, I guess. That Travis and Geller are one and the same person. It really caught me off guard. It was not something that I was expecting going into that. Very well done on their part, kind of hinting at it, because after this reveal, you can really go back and see all the moments where, you know, it was like a Dexter talking to a Harry moment. I still think there are a few plot holes and just like times where it would be very hard to explain how Travis could have done the things that he did, but it's still crazy, and I'm looking forward to seeing how we move forward with this. We were heading into a confrontation, it seemed like, with Travis and Dexter. I'm pretty sure we're going to be picking up from there. Let's roll it. That might be a reference. I didn't get it.
I've made a terrible mistake.
Yeah. So I wonder at what point he went in there and took him out. He's been gone 3 years. I don't think he's been battling this for that long.
Which means...
Oh, is he gonna trap him?
You killed Geller.
That would have been my first move. Like, try to get back out of there, because, yeah. I wonder if Travis even... Like, what's the deal is? I was talking about, like, mental health and stuff in the closing thoughts. This seems like just such a different monster and such a different take than Dexter and Harry or Dexter and Rudy / Brian.
I did not kill you. No!
But yeah, he seems like he didn't even know.
Talking to someone who isn't there. Huh?
I think I've asked that question before, if like Dexter's saying some of this stuff out loud. Travis definitely is.
We are the two witnesses from Revelation 11. I proved it to you that you couldn't be hurt.
You stabbed me with the sword 3 years ago.
Oh, wow, it was 3 years.
I didn't do that.
There are a lot of
killed me,
callbacks, too.
Travis.
This is kind of a side tangent, but Travis's parents dying in the car accident was the same excuse that Rudy used for Deb.
Well, when I was little, my mom got in a car accident.
Lots of season 1 callbacks.
He's trying to stop what God has commanded us to do. I will make new disciples that will help me.
I mean, he kind of already does have a cult that he
I don't need you anymore.
made with Geller's reputation. All those people talking about how they're with Doomsday.
I have to stop him.
Yeah, Dexter should have definitely been looking for a way out while Travis was doing all that.
From now on, I'm only putting my faith in myself. The only way to kill a dark passenger is to take out the driver. He's mine. If the cops find Geller, they'll focus the hunt on Travis. It'll make it that much harder for me to get to him.
Oh, he's making the same mistake. Like, he's that selfish nature that he has, that selfish inclination. It's what got Rita killed.
This should get his attention.
What the dude's looking at?
End times, God's wrath.
Man, the early internet was a wild place. Still is.
I've read all your stuff, but I felt like you were just cracking.
Yeah, we saw him last time.
Glad to see you man up, and I'm with you.
That switch for Travis, like I don't know, it just happened so quickly. But I guess it was always a part of him in a way. It just took this situation to really bring it out of him.
Are these Geller's paintings?
Looks that way.
Holy Christ on a stick. Sorry.
What about Jesus on a bike? Oh, she having a panic attack.
Deb, you okay?
And get some fresh air, maybe. That asbestos.
Fine, I just need to get some air.
Yeah. It is an old building after all.
You okay? You look kind of sweaty.
My heart started racing and I couldn't breathe. What the fuck? I've been to a...
Panic attack.
You remember that eye struck killer crime scene when he filled the motel room with blood? I had a panic attack.
Is that what this is? A panic attack?
Sounds like it to me.
I'm the fucking lieutenant, for Christ's sake. I can't get all woozy every time I go to a crime scene.
Maybe you're pregnant.
First of all, fuck you. And I haven't been with anyone since Quinn.
Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on anyone.
The sixth one.
Wormwood.
What the fuck's a wormwood?
It's the next sacrifice. Poisons mankind.
Lieutenant Morgan?
Who are you going to poison, Travis?
He might take advantage of that guy that wanted to work with him, you know. Just use him as a sacrifice. 'Cause, I mean, the guy seems down. Might be consensual.
Now that I've done my job, I can get on with my work. That looks promising.
It's a good quote. There have been a number of good quotes in these last couple episodes.
Dr. Benjamin Carlson from Miami.
What do you got?
Just some paint thinner.
The fuck is chlorpromazine? Hey, Anderson.
Maybe schizophrenia medication? That's my guess. We'll see how the mental health angle pans out.
What exactly is Wormwood? And who will his victim be?
The more I help out, the more time you'll have to focus on other cases.
What about the blood in the jars?
What jars?
I found bloody jars in the trash. Dex, I was thinking Holly Benson.
Travis let her go because of me.
Oh, is she gonna be the one he poisons?
It's you.
And you're Doomsday Adam. Do you mind if I come in? I'm kind of being hunted.
Oh, right. Yep, please.
There has been a change in his body language, too.
I've seen you on the news.
Oh, they're fans. Wow. Very cult-like.
The faithful will be given untold riches in God's new kingdom if you trust and obey. But first, I need to know that you're fully committed.
Aren't you putting a lot of eggs in the holly basket? I'm trusting my instincts.
Doesn't look like she's here.
Man, they're shooting these scenes so differently. The scenes with, like, Harry, they've kind of switched it up ever since Brian was in the picture. It's a lot more smooth, you know?
She still won't be safe. Travis is determined to find her wherever she is.
Which is why I have to make sure I find her first.
And I guess it kind of just integrates with the rest of the season. You know, Geller being that feeling like a person that was actually there.
Peter Grant. Is he at home?
Does it look like I have parental supervision? She's my dad's secretary.
Right. Slam pig.
My dad has this boat that he refuses to get rid of. On the water somewhere?
Thanks.
She gives up all the information, though. Easy. I guess she just doesn't really care.
Nice kid.
Man, for just having gone through that ordeal, she doesn't seem to be, I don't know, scared or anything. Just living life. It is the perfect location.
We're going for a little cruise.
That suspension would have done him well.
What are you, fucking super comp? No, I give a shit. Maybe you should try it for once.
Fuck that. I'm just being a single guy having fun. You should try it for once.
Hey.
Maybe you should try doing your job for once. When he was Deb's partner, she was doing most of the work. Now that he's Batista's partner, Batista's doing most of the work.
Travis's psych file.
More like psych-o file.
Shit, it says here the shrink thought he killed his parents.
I thought it was a car accident.
Or not. Apparently, Travis attacked his father and grabbed the wheel. Turned it right.
Another excuse.
There it is.
The name of the boat.
The Ricochet Rabbit. It's Marina.
I mean, Dexter, yeah, he has a boat, so we could get some, like, Baywatch action.
Seen a lot of fucked up shit, and it usually just rolls right off. Whatever. Doesn't matter. My brother showed up. Every time the shit hits the fan, I go to him.
Was that a realization? I mean...
He's your safe place.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought she already realized that, though. She said it before.
We're going to kill her, Beth.
Oh!
Like Abraham, you've got it easy. He was asked to sacrifice his son.
I don't think I can do that.
You'll be purifying her sins.
There's a big difference. There's a big difference in his acting here. You can really see it in the face. And there it is. Yeah, you can really see it in the face, like the... I don't know, it's like a resignation, contentment.
Oh, hey, Dexter. Lewis got here a little early to...
Lewis might start getting on Dexter's nerves.
You can be
the serial killer. Jack the Ripper, the Bay Harbor Butcher.
I am the Bay Harbor Butcher.
So,
In the flesh.
Who would choose to be a serial killer?
it's like a vicarious thrill.
Vicarious thrill?
Yeah, there are plenty of people that are interested in serial killers. As we see, we're watching a show about one right now.
Do something else.
There's definitely an attraction to the darkness.
I'm not feeling well.
Oh,
I think I should go home.
perfect. Yes, that opens up the nanny.
Still need a sitter?
I guess we all tell lies about ourselves.
They give him about like 6 to 12 months. Be in some good shape by then. And that's taking it easy. Could probably do something in a solid 12 weeks. I don't know about 6-pack, but... what are they cooking up? Oh, we're getting some Breaking Bad action in here. Seeing Jesse and Walter in his underwear.
This is Wormwood.
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on!
Some kind of gas.
Here it is. Dozen red, delivered morning of the 18th.
That was the day she died. Who sent them?
Oh my God!
It was Thomas Matthews.
Casually slip that in there.
Thomas Matthews? 305-454-8537? Jesus Christ.
Not even using a burner phone either. Matthews is sloppy. For this to be like a recurring thing for him, you would think that he would, I don't know, have some forethought.
Doomsday Adam. He keeps posting on Geller's blog.
See you in paradise.
His name is Steve Dorsey. Here's his address.
I guess this was before the prevalence of VPNs and stuff like that. You know, ways to mask your identity online.
Answer your phone.
Just do it without him, man.
I'm not calling again. Just get here.
He does need backup, but Quinn is just doesn't have his head in the game. 12:03.
You Mrs. Beth Dorsey?
Yes, that's right.
Is your husband home?
I think Travis is here. Probably behind the door.
Gosh, maybe you should talk to him when he gets back.
How about we start with you and we take it from there?
See, I bet you Travis is here. And Batista's in danger.
Found the fuck pad. Travis.
Okay. Or that might be the other guy, the husband. I think Travis might be at the house. Yeah, I think that's the other guy.
Wormwood can't be stopped.
No!
I just wanted to be supportive.
Mrs. Dorsey, your husband wasted valuable police time and resources that could have been spent catching the Doomsday Killers.
The resource was Lewis. And he is unpaid.
Why do you have all these books by Professor James Geller?
I want to turn your back on her. What's with all these people just turning their back on these people?
Poison gas. This is Wormwood.
Dexter, you have to call the police.
I'll make my own decision.
Dex, leave me alone!
Wow.
911, what's your emergency?
The Doomsday Killers are hiding out on a yacht at 114 Bleecker Canal Road. Hurry, they have poison gas.
As I was suspecting, Travis was kind of living in something of a delusion. Mentally, he really believed that Geller was there and Geller was like actually doing these things. That falling out between them and the realization that Geller was actually dead joined them in a way. So now Travis is Travis, but he's also the Travis that was doing all those things. And you could kind of see it in the acting. You know, it was more resolute. He has that religious sort of, I guess fervor might be the right word. Having the panic attack at the church was an interesting moment for Deb and her story, kind of leading her to kind of have the realization, but not that Dexter was her foundation, because she said it in the past. And I think season 2 specifically maybe episode 1 or 2. She was talking about how he's all she got. So she kind of already knows this stuff. And I think that's really what therapy is a lot of the time, is just kind of bringing those things to the surface. By doing that, helping that person, come to their own conclusions. Having someone to bounce things off of can really help some people. Some people, they're better off figuring things out on their own, and it's more cemented that way. But Deb has also now found out about Matthews. Maybe she'll confront him when they go to dinner. I would have thought that Matthews would be a lot more careful. Stupid, man. How easy is it to get a burner phone? Maria was able to catch him, so he seems to be like a frequent customer. So you would think he would have some safeguards in place to get around that, but I guess not. But Travis kind of getting those followers, and like she said, like I think she was kind of half lying there, but I think she was telling the truth that, she was kind of just trying to support him here, because she doesn't really seem to be as fervent as her husband was. So she might end up betraying Travis somehow, some way. I don't know, but the department should know about a chemical attack now, which is good. And I can see a very, very climactic ending. Quinn, I'm really going to stop talking about him, because this season he's just so bad. There was one episode so far where he was all right. Batista was counting on him. Quinn is supposed to be his partner, supposed to be there for him, but he just doesn't care about him. And it makes me think that Quinn was only there for Deb so much because he wanted something from her. He definitely needs either one, to be suspended with some time off so that he can get his head in the right place, or he just needs to not be a cop anymore and go find some other job that he can slack off on, that people's lives aren't going to hang in the balance, just like Batista was saying this episode. What you have said in the dark will be heard in the light, and what you have whispered in private rooms will be proclaimed from the rooftops. That's a powerful theme in the context of Dexter Season 6, where the idea of hidden truths, dark secrets, and things coming to the light fits with several ongoing storylines. I don't necessarily think that's exactly what they were going for with this episode, but it's the theme that I drew from. Travis's transformation and escalation really fit into the theme of darkness coming into the light. Earlier in this season, his tableaus were smaller in scale, more controlled, which could symbolize his attempts to keep his dark desires somewhat controlled and his identity hidden. But as his character evolves, especially in episode 10, that darkness is no longer something that can be controlled. It's becoming more public, more pronounced, and it's moving from the shadows into the broader world on a larger, deadlier scale. While Dexter is still trying to contain and control his darkness, as we witnessed with his internal battle with Harry, Travis is letting his out for the world to see, welcoming all the exposure. This makes the theme of coming into the light multidimensional, showing how both characters deal with the inevitable revelation of their darker natures, but in very different ways. Travis's psych evaluation points to these traits, grandiosity and narcissism, as key to his mentality. Travis, through Geller, often compared himself to God, which is something that I noticed early on, and underscores his sense of divine superiority and self-importance. Geller represents the ultimate authority figure that Travis aspires to, and by aligning himself with Geller, Travis can elevate himself to a near godlike figure, which brings us full circle in regards to his mental state. As for the planned attack on Homicide, I'm not sure how they're going to pull that off, but it's small enough that it could fit into a backpack, into the trunk of a car. Maybe they'll steal Batista's car and put it in there, maybe turn themselves in, or maybe the wife will turn herself in, and that's how they get it into the building. That's my guess going into next episode. If you all enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all on the next one.